If you are a beginner in IT and are wondering if you should be doing a certification or not, this video is for you. So let's jump right in and let's explore what are some pros and cons of doing an IT certification in 2024. So one very obvious benefit of doing an IT certification is that it provides you a structured step-by-step learning process. It is very different than you trying to learn something on your own by watching some YouTube videos, by learning some books here and there. By going through a good certification, you know what is the syllabus you have to cover and in which order you should be covering it. And this structured approach of learning is really beneficial, especially if you are a beginner. The second benefit of having some IT certifications is that it gives you some good credentials. Especially if the certifications are proctored one, then they provide you sometimes as good of a credentials as a degree in computer science will provide. So at the time of selecting the certification, just make sure that you are selecting a certification which has a proctored exam at the end, because there are thousands of other IT certifications which do not have a proctored exam and usually do not carry a lot of respect and weightage. The third benefit of IT certifications, again, especially for beginners, is that it gives you some level of confidence. If we were to pick two scenarios, one in which a person who is new to IT and they try to go through some material on their own, watching YouTube videos, textbooks, some other online courses, and try to develop expertise, even if they know more, the person who has done the certification would have much more confidence in them once they have passed a proctored certification exam. It gives a huge confidence boost, which is very needed, especially if you are a beginner. The fourth benefit of the certifications is that it provides the gamification of this learning system. Certification act as these rewards, and we are very incentivized to chase one after another. And for this reason, I usually recommend that you pick a certification path which has a long list of follow-up certifications, so that once you complete one, then you can move to the next one, and then you keep going and further developing and solidifying your understanding of that domain. And the fifth very important benefit of IT certifications is that it helps you getting hired. CompTIA issued this report in April 2023, indicating that 80% of HR recruiters, they rely on IT certifications while hiring for mid and large size companies. And the top reasons these HR recruiters gave on why they relied on the IT certifications was that it helps them save time, it helps them make sure that they are hiring for specific technologies, it has industry recognized validation, it helps expand and diversify the pool of candidates, and also it makes sure that they have the up-to-date assessment of current technology. So now, as we have explored some of the benefits of doing the certifications, let's go to the other side of what are the cons or negative sides of doing the certification. One very obvious one is that some of these certifications, especially if they are proctored, they tend to come with a price tag. And that price tag can vary from $50 up to $300, and it is not affordable for a lot of people, especially if they are beginning their careers. But beyond that, I can't think of any other downside of doing an IT certification. So in a nutshell, if you think you can afford an IT certification, then by all means, you should go for it. It is a no-brainer decision. I made a separate video on what are the best IT certifications for beginners in 2024. Please check it out.